Today, Spirit talks about having complete and utter faith in yourself. When you trust and have faith in your decision making, then you are able to go with what is your flow, not what other people may think is the flow that they're wanting you to go in, but there is a positive direction that you just have a sense of, this is what I want to do, this is what I could do, this is how I want to do it, and just trusting that, and don't go into that space of double questioning yourself. So going with your flow. So when people say go with the flow, that can be really freaking annoying, right? Because that's like saying don't rock the boat, just go with the flow. But no, this is rocking the boat into your sense of flow, what direction you are wanting to flow into. So remember that you have that control. So let's pick a card from the three which can help you with your particular circumstance, or you may feel that you want to take all three of the cards. So the left, the right, and the middle. If you pick the left card, this is because the reason that Spirit's talking about you going with your flow is because there are other people who are trying to trick you into going with their flow. And so Spirit reminds you to stay in control. Have an awareness. You don't need to be, rude to them or anything, but just actually be like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. But just think it in your mind and be like, oh, yes. But in your head, nah. Okay. So Spirit is saying, don't be afraid of being right. Righties, if you pick the right card, this card is saying that you're expecting people to be able to read your mind. So when you are going with your flow, it's important that you tell them what your flow is and the flow of direction you are wanting to go in. They may or may not want to flow with you, but I actually feel like when you put it out there, there will be lots of people who really love and adore you who are like, oh yeah, I'll do that with you. Cool. And so Spirit is encouraging you to feel that you have that choice. But you've got to get it out of here. You've got to tell people. They can't read your mind. You're the one who can read minds. They can't read yours, right? So Spirit is saying that you have your eye on the goal, but then you think, oh no, but I can't do that. Why can't you do that? What do we do to ourselves? We're so mean to ourselves, aren't we? Middle card. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Oh boy, we have not seen him for quite some time. This is the middle card. And the only way that the phoenix will rise from the ashes is by you taking control and by you believing in your connection to Spirit, which is believing in your own intuition, of course. You are choosing your flow. Do that, because you're not working with an intention to hurt or harm others. You're working with an intention to be the best that you can be, which is weird because usually you're worrying about others being the best that they can be. So instead, you're working on your own flow. Hope that makes sense. Have a great day.